Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
Hey, this is Kevin.
And this is John.
And this is 6 Degrees of Schwarzenegger, the podcast where we take a long, hard look back at some of our favorite action movies from the era of Arnold.
Schwarzenegger is the icon of the genre, you guys. And we're taking a deep dive into some of these 80s and 90s cult action movies and breaking them all the way down.
Let's do it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
Hey! Glad to have you with us. Happy Monday.
We appreciate you coming down this shitty wormhole with us.
We're suffering through it. You have to suffer through it too.
I mean, I enjoy watching this movie in the way that you enjoy watching a truly bad movie.
I feel like while watching this movie that I'm like sliding down a power line on a canvas belt in the rain and
Slamming your body into a tree.
and being electrocuted. That's how I feel. How do you feel about it?
I feel a little bit better than that about it.
Is Stallone responsible for this movie being terrible? Like, does it? Can we lay this at his feet?
I feel like he had his hands pretty well involved in it. He had his hand in a lot of different areas of the movie and didn't really improve it in any of those
I
areas.
lay it at his feet. I do.
enough.
I
Fair
hang
enough.
it around his neck.
There's a lot of culprits, a lot of people
Yeah.
complicit in this crime. This is a crime against humanity.
Also,
this movie.
welcome to Houston. Glad to have you.
Oh fuck yeah!
Hope the weather and the Saharan dust cloud are not too much for you.
Fucking crazy out there, man.
The world is it's biblical plague shit going on outside
But we
every
are
day.
inside your nice, cool, air-conditioned apartment.
We are cool. We're sipping some Garrison Brothers.
What do I have here?
This is Garrison Brothers Texas Bourbon Whiskey. Yeah.
Sounds cold.
Yeah.
This is gonna be my first sip, so... Oh, wait, cheers to you, buddy.
Cheers to you, my brother. Let everyone know what you think. Garrison Brothers is delicious.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff, man.
Taste brown.
Yeah.
Did you grow a hair?
It's hot. It's hot. Oh, it's kiss of death. Hot. It's hot.
Gotta blow on it.
This is the fourth installment of
Thank
our
God.
breakdown of Tango and Cash.
Boo.
The fucking Stallone, Kurt Russell
Thank God for
vehicle.
Kurt Russell. We salute you, you American
Yes.
treasure.
He's a lifesaver in this movie. I'll recap what we've just seen here.
Yeah. We can't unsee it, that's for sure.
No, fucking hell. Tango and Cash, the two baddest ass cops in Los Angeles. They were framed for a crime they didn't commit, a murder they didn't
Framed
commit.
for a crime they didn't commit.
Yeah, they were framed up as being like sort of crooked cops stealing money, I guess. I don't even know.
Stealing
selling
money.
drugs. They were selling
Yeah.
drugs.
Selling drugs and killing
impounded
people.
police drugs.
Right.
So they were framed for this crime. They were sent off to prison. That they escaped.
Supposed to be minimum security, but
Yeah,
ended
they
up in
wound up in
max.
fucking like Shawshank, and they busted out of there after 2 days. But they've still got to deal with the evil supervillain Perrette, played
Right.
by Jack Palance. He's got
With relish and mice sniffing.
he's got like a stable of goons, and I don't know. I guess Tango and Cash now they're about to clear their names.
They're
That's
on the
what they
lam and
wanna
they're
do.
trying to figure out how to clear their name.
They for some reason decided they should split up now that they're out.
Makes total sense to them.
Yeah, so that's sort of where we were left off.
Well, shall I kick us off?
Oh yeah.
Well, this episode begins with newspaper shot number 11, and if you're just catching up, this movie, if you're familiar with it, you remember like a lot of the plot being delivered via like newspaper front page
Yeah.
headlines.
The newspaper, the Los Angeles Chronicle, is doing a lot of heavy lifting
That's
in this
right.
movie.
So newspaper shot number 11 in this movie, which seems like a lot because it is,
Yeah.
says Tango and Cash escape.
That's accurate.
They did, if you've been watching. So we see Cash walking into the 100% non-existent Los Angeles Police Department Research and Development Laboratory,
Yeah.
which is oddly reminiscent of like Q's lab in the Bond movies. It's just like there's a lot of weird shit happening and people using devices and things blowing up, and
it reminded me of in Gremlins.
Yeah.
When the dad went to like the inventors conference.
Yeah.
And there's just fucking weird robots and shit. There's one of those little Tesla balls. I guess it's called a plasma globe.
Uh-huh.
The one where you just touch it in the little electro, like
that.
the lightning.
I would love to own one of those.
What does that have to do with developing weapons?
This movie explores a lot of themes, and electricity is one of them. So maybe it's just like, maybe it's trying to tie the previous scene to this one.
I guess so.
Is that giving someone too much credit?
Burners and fucking like test tubes and shit.
Yeah, there are a lot of new weapons being tested under the supervision of Owen, played by Michael Pollard, who you'll remember as like Herman and Scrooge, the guy that keeps calling Bill Murray Dick. He thinks he's Richard Burton.
He is known for he looks exactly the same and sort of acts and talk twitchy the same, but he was in Bonnie and Clyde way back in the day, the Faye Dunaway, Warren Beatty classic. And he's just sort of had a lot of roles. I feel like he's passed on now as well.
He has. Passed.
A lot of these dudes have. He was in Dick Tracy doing something. I can't remember what his character was, but he was in Dick Tracy.
Hold the phone. He was one of the cops, wasn't he?
I don't know his character's name or anything. I just saw that he was in Dick Tracy.
I think that he was, no. Oh man, this is going to drive me crazy.
He had a name. Yeah, look it up. Look it up, dude. We'll come back to it. I'll keep on with the plot while you're checking it.
Yeah.
So, Owen, like fucking eagerly, is just eager to help Cash, who's on the lam.
Right.
He's like, oh yeah, let me set you up with some clothes. Here, do you want any guns? And it's just like, fucking what? Yeah, he is eager to help this escaped convict. He is committing crimes right now.
They're good friends, though.
I guess so. Why was there a pile of clothes lying there?
I don't know. Well, see, that's the thing, too, is this is the only moment in the movie where I'm like, even Kurt Russell couldn't salvage this, because he's like, I see we have the same taste in clothes. And then Owen's like, do you need a gun? I got some over here. And he's like, yeah, I need a big one. And so then he finds a gun. He's like, I always knew we had the same taste in weapons. And it's like, you just said the same thing about clothes.
The same phrase, you just rolled that out. Like twice within 10 seconds.
I don't like it too much.
I don't know either. And fucking Owen like volunteered the guns.
Right.
It wasn't even like he's like, hey man, can I get a gun? I need a gun. It was like, you want some guns, escaped convict? There was that weird like dog. They're like, it's a home defense for seniors.
For seniors.
What?
Owen, the guy that Pollard played, Bug Bailey.
Okay.
Bug Bailey, I think, was one of Dick Tracy's like cop buddies.
He's a good guy?
I think so.
Okay.
If I recall.
He has that thing about him that he seems like a throwback to some ancient era of whatever. Yeah.
He was one of the cops. He was a good guy. Yeah.
Cool. This dog thing.
Again, it's just like it explodes.
Was
and
that
like
thing firing live ammunition?
Yes.
Like, Cash had just walked right in front of it. It didn't seem like it was working.
Right.
And then it went off and the friggin' thing's head blew off.
Right. And the gun muzzle splayed out like you see in cartoons.
Yes, it was like a flower.
And then Cash looks at Owen, and Owen's like, I don't know, and gives him a big thumbs up. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Owen is the guy who made his gun boots.
Yes.
Yeah,
but again,
he's doing that crazy
But again,
shit.
if I can ask the question for this movie, our mantra, what's happening?
That should have been this movie's like phrase
Title.
on the posters.
Tango Cash.
What's happening? What am I watching right now?
I don't know, man. It's all terrible.
Now, at another house elsewhere in Los Angeles, Tango surprises the FBI agent Weiler. That was Louis Arquette.
That's right.
That we mentioned earlier.
Beans. Yeah, so there's like this exchange of terrible one-liners, and Tango kind of coerces Weiler into confessing to helping with the setup.
Yeah, it was like all those fucking things he was saying. I see you're not counting calories. Is it because you're too busy counting the money they paid you to set us up? What?
I like that he had just like a cold bowl uncovered of spaghetti.
He's
like
just gonna eat some cold
some Chef Boyardee, because that was the Chef Boyardee noodles without the meatballs for sure.
You think?
Oh yeah,
straight from the can.
Oh yeah, but in a bowl without a cover.
Do you think it was meant to be that, or was that just what the prop department came with? Like, here's a can of spaghetti, we'll dump it on the plate, and that's his spaghetti.
Correct.
He's like living like a loser, though. Probably he did.
His wife left him, probably.
I used to crush the Chef Boyardee ravioli back in college.
Oh yeah,
days.
same. I remember that. I would eat that shit cold out of the can, dude. I know I'm probably gonna die, or I'm never gonna die.
No, yeah, you're preserved. You got so many preservatives in you now.
I would eat it from the can. Just not nuked at all.
Oh man, I can't imagine just room temperature.
Yeah,
fucking
delicious, delicious. So he like threatens him. He's like, "You're looking anemic. Well, you need some iron in your diet." Threatening to shoot him. He can't stop saying the word diet.
Yeah, he's about his fitness. We know this. What do you think? How he must have hated it in jail, eating that slop, and
as long as he could work out. Whatever.
Oh my gosh.
So Weiler says Ponytail goon paid me to do it, and they want me dead now too.
Mm-hmm. Weiler gave it up really easy.
He did. I think he's depressed, but
his wife left him.
He did. He's like, but he says he'll split the money with Stallone. He says he'll split the money with Tango, and he'll tell the police everything in exchange for safety.
Mm-hmm.
But then as they're walking out, he like bum pushes like Tango through a bathroom door and runs in the garage and locks the door. And as he opens the car door, it explodes. Car bomb. Perrette planned for this contingency.
Ponytail must have. Is it? They're tying up all the loose ends, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Elsewhere.
Oh wait, when the bomb goes off, it flings Tango.
Right. He like flies down a hallway.
Fucking terrible stunt double.
Yeah.
It looked like John McClane. It looked like it could have been. It
doesn't look anything like Stallone.
It looked nothing like Stallone. It could have been like Bruce Willis's stunt double or something. It had that
with a little more hair.
Yeah.
Everything about this movie shoddy craftsmanship, if you can call it craftsmanship. Maybe we shouldn't call it craftsmanship. It gives it too much credit. Elsewhere, we see the audio tape expert from the trial, Skinner, or Jumbo, you may remember. He's going into his office, but not before he like checks out like a couple of honeys. He's like walking down the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah? Good for him.
We see that Cash is sitting at a desk. His little pad is sweet. Like Skinner's pad is dope.
That.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think it's just all the audio equipment and stuff like that appeals to the musician in me. But I love that Cash is over there playing like a weird scale on that keyboard. It's like
it was all synthy and shit.
I love that.
Was that just his lab? Was that his house?
I feel like it's
dual
both.
Purpose.
I feel like it's both.
Yeah, I think so too. It was like loft space.
It looks lived in. And really, really technologically forward.
Yeah.
Okay. So Cash sitting over there playing the keyboard. He's found all the tapes and calls Skinner out for like using tapes to make a doctored tape to implicate Tango and Cash.
Where did he get all those raw tapes of them from?
So my theory is that those were confession tapes that Tango and Cash had gotten.
Like interrogations or something?
Interrogations.
Okay.
So, and then he got them however an FBI guy gets stuff. Subpoenaed them probably, or stole them.
He was just
he's just an audio expert.
I don't think he worked for the bureau.
Well, then he got
he
him
was
from
the
Perrette,
expert
probably.
guy, but yeah, Perrette paid him to make the tape.
Or
Ponytail.
Arquette got him for him.
Yeah,
somehow
some shit happened.
Yeah. He's found all the tapes.
Well, it was Perrette's fucking audio video guys. They've got the connections.
That's right. Those evil
AV
everything.
Dudes. They had the highlight reel of like their best hit.
That's right.
Fucking.
I want videos of Tango and Cash fucking my shit up. Skinner says that they forced him to do it, but he doesn't know who they are. Cash starts shooting up his lab, which
he says, I never met him, I swear to God, but I did record our conversation.
That's right. Skinner says he taped the conversation with the guy. Then we see Tango calling from an auto shop.
Fucking what?
I don't know.
Why? What's happening?
Is this a buddy of his that he knew? Anyway, he's trying to reach Captain Schroeder. Is it the first place he found with a phone? Like he was just walking back to L.A.?
This was the era of payphones.
Right. But he didn't have any. He wouldn't have had change on. I guess he could call collect.
Maybe. I don't know.
Still call collect. Anyway, I love that there's an El Camino parked out in front. My granddad had an El Camino.
Oh, yeah?
I wish I had that car. Love that car.
But yeah, he's wandered into the back area of a garage.
And there's a dude like
showering in the
bent
sink,
over
kinda?
A sink and like shaving or something.
When he looked up, that dude, his face was just covered in soap, which maybe you would be grimy as shit after a day of grease monkeying.
But why is he getting ready for work?
I think it was the end of the day. That's my thought.
Maybe. I guess the shirt's super dirty.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Stallone nabs his shirt.
Tango leaves a message for the captain that his favorite cyborg was back in town. He'll know what that means. And then he steals some clothes. Why is the dude shaving in the sink? No one knows. I don't know.
It's all types of weird shit's happening now.
Then we get a cut. Cash has gone to Cleopatra's, the club that Tango told him to go if things got too hot in the streets. And things have gotten hot in the streets, baby. So he's walking around asking for Catherine, and no one is more confused about what this club is than we are.
What the fuck is happening on this stage?
There's tinsel, there's a dude on a motorcycle.
There's like a dude and a chick dancing together, and he's dressed in like leather and rhinestones, and there's a bike down there, but it doesn't seem like a strip club. It doesn't seem like a sex club.
No.
There's like the clientele is men and women.
Right. I think it's just like
burlesque type?
I feel like it's like a burlesque type thing.
Okay.
But it's weird music. There's a dude on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Cash is walking around asking for Catherine, but ain't not one person there knows a Catherine.
Oh, the bartender's like, there's 100 Catherines here.
No one knows.
That's literally not true, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I question your
the validity of that statement, sir. I think that's hyperbole.
At most,
my good
there's
man.
12 to 13 Catherines.
Then we see an actual Catherine coming to the stage to dance under the name Kiki. To Yazoo's Don't Go. Can't stop now, don't you know? I ain't gonna never let you go, don't go. And Cash is liking what he's seeing, much like we are.
Fucking 12-year-old Kevin, really? That was like, that awakened.
That was an awakening for you?
Something in me. I was like, well, I don't know why I like this, but I like this.
She's beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Isn't she supposed to be on dance tour?
We don't know how much time has passed since that conversation. We feel like it's only been a couple weeks.
Right.
So yes, she should be on tour.
On a 2-month dance tour.
Yeah, unless it's more than 2 months later. But or
maybe she just hasn't left for the tour yet?
Maybe it hasn't started. Yeah, maybe.
No, because she left the police station saying, I've got a plane to catch.
True.
Maybe she got fired.
I mean, the trial of Tango and Cash in the real world would take a year.
Right.
So I don't think
she was nowhere to be seen
in the courtroom.
In the trial at all.
You're not supposed to ask these questions. You're not supposed to be thinking about it. But
maybe she got fired because of her drumming.
Oh my gosh.
Because
her routine is bullshit.
Because Cash is still walking around asking for Catherine and just distracted like we are about what's happening on stage. And then suddenly, as he's making eyes with Catherine, the club starts to fill with cops. And
why?
I don't know. Maybe because they knew that Tango's sister or Tango's whoever.
I don't think someone saw Cash and called it in. Do you?
No, okay. Not at all.
It couldn't have been there that quick.
Exactly. No one knows how the cops got there that fast. But also, wouldn't someone have known who Catherine was and then interrogated her? And all the cops see her and no one says a word to her.
I guess so. Like during her performance?
Or after.
Yeah.
Those cops ostensibly know who she is because they're there.
Yeah.
And no one stops her to ask her any questions or anything.
She walks out and encounters police, and they're not like, "Hey, you're
Catherine
Tango."
It doesn't
you're Kiki Tango.
You're Kiki Tango. Kinky Tango. Anyway, as Cash is talking to the bartender asking for a Catherine, he and Kiki lock eyes.
She heard him, I think.
Right. Yeah. And she's like, "Hey, bartender, give me my fucking sticks. I got some drumming to do." So the dude hands her some sticks. And this is where some I don't even know. Can we stop?
There's nothing sexy about the routine at this point.
The weird electric drumming starts, and there are some moments where she's like drumming in time, but for the most part, it's just like a child has been handed some drum. Like you put a toddler in front of a drum set.
Big time.
It's terrible.
I was going to ask, what is your impression of that? But I think
it's terrible.
Got it now.
Meanwhile, your favorite character, maybe in the whole movie,
I like the goofy cop, the one that's just like his mouth, his jaw is agape.
He's amazing.
I feel like that's exactly, if I had seen Terry Hatcher, I was not expecting to see this goddess.
He reminds me a little bit of Tim Conway, that guy.
Yeah.
He's got a Tim Conway vibe about him.
He's a good,
super
funny face.
Dorky looking.
He walks right up to the stage, and Kiki sort of tips the hat off his head.
Right.
And then his captain
gets him in trouble with his
comes and starts
CO.
chewing him out. Yeah, it's fucking great, man. He's awestruck.
So she is distracting the cops so that Cash can like sneak backstage, we guess.
Yeah.
And then backstage, she comes out and tells Cash that she's Catherine, but no one calls her that but Tango.
Right, exactly.
And so he follows her backstage into the dressing room, which seems kind of like a no-no.
Yeah, she drags him into the dressing room, and there's just titties on display, like 3 or 4 just stacked.
We needed more because we hadn't had any since the rando boob shot in the garage scene in the first act.
I don't know what the dressing room culture is like, but I feel like
it's like
he should have poked a head in there though and said like, "Hey, is it okay?
A man's coming in.
I'm bringing somebody in. Like, cover up if you need to."
Exactly, definitely.
Okay.
So Cash says that he and Tango are in big trouble and that he's got to find him. The movie female nudity thing got out of the way pronto, but we were due by this time. So yeah, they devise a plan to sneak him out.
Right.
I like that he calls the motorcycle guy Elvis. He asked him what his size is, and I like that that's another instance of this movie being sort of meta.
Yes.
Because Kurt Russell
has played Elvis
in
more than one thing.
Yeah.
He did the voice of Elvis, I think, in Forrest Gump.
Oh, yeah. And then he also, have you ever seen the 3,000 Miles to Graceland?
I haven't seen it, but he's known as impersonator in there.
Yeah. He and Kevin Costner.
Absolutely.
You should see that movie. That's an entertaining movie.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. It's not great by any stretch, but it's super entertaining. Kiki comes out dressed out back of the club in the biker gear.
I guess we're meant to think this is Kurt Russell.
Right, but it's obviously a shorter person.
Yeah, it's a petite.
And the cops are like, "Hey, come over here. Like, who are you?" She takes her helmet off, and it's her, and she's smoking. She's like, "What do you want?" And they like basically leave her alone.
Which, that's where it doesn't make sense. If they were here, because Tango's sister works here,
right?
Then they're like, "Hey, you're Tango's sister.
Aren't you
we need
Kiki
to talk."
Tango? Yeah, we need to ask you some questions.
Right.
Unless they're like, "We know she works there, but we don't know what she looks like. Just go there and talk to people." What? That's not how police work.
I have no clue.
So anyway, she calls out for Lynn.
Hey, Lynn, let's go.
And out comes Cash in the most absurd drag you've ever seen to a sultry arrangement of Harlem Nocturne.
This is why you gotta love Kurt Russell, man, because he will go for it.
Oh yeah. I'm going to go all out. He's fearless.
He's awesome. Yeah, I fucking love the dude.
The cops let him walk right out, but not before the Tim Conway looking one's like, "Hey, Red.
Hey, Red.
A rope instructor, huh?" He's in good shape.
He made a hulking, square-jawed woman.
Yes.
Kurt Russell. Sometimes, he has a 5 o'clock shadow, everything.
It's awesome.
He goes and he hops on the back of that bike. And the same cop is like, "Hey, any chance of a 3-way?" And they double flick cigarette butts at him. I think they both hit him in the face or off his hat. This is fucking great timing.
It is excellent. But he had to check.
Yeah.
They ride off on the motorcycle unmolested.
That was a fucking conspicuous getaway, but it worked.
Yeah, it totally. Well, I mean,
Kurt Russell gave him the finger on his way out,
and the cops were just like, "Okay, bye."
Yeah, fair enough.
Back at Catherine's place, things have escalated quickly. There are clothes everywhere. It looks like a sex bomb has gone off. There are clothes everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's trying to paint the picture that they're already on the couch making it.
I mean, but whatever's going on, it has turned very intimate.
Yeah, she's massaging Cash's back.
She's in a little silky robe, and she's got she's straddling him, and her legs, and who knows what else is pressed up against him.
I'm into it.
Yeah, big time.
Cash is questioning her about her relationship with Tango.
Well, first he's like, "You knew who I was all along, didn't you?" It's like, I would think everyone in the city knows who you are because you've been on the front page of the paper
12 times.
12 times in the past 2 weeks.
6 days.
The morning and evening editions every day. Yeah, that was fucking bizarre.
Yeah, Cash is trying to ask some prying questions about her relationship with Tango.
Why, do you love him?
Of course I do. Oh, you do?
That was fucking weird. Yeah, his face drops. So you think he thinks that she is Tango's girlfriend?
Correct.
And he is it uncool of him to be letting this massage happen then?
Yes.
Okay.
It definitely is.
I wasn't sure. They don't really... They're not like besties.
No.
So at what point is it okay to steal someone else's chick?
Not. It's never okay.
Even if it's your worst enemy.
Maybe if it's your worst enemy.
Your very worst enemy.
I don't know.
I don't know either. These are questions you're not supposed to ask.
Yeah, but then there's a little more dialogue that's supposed to make everything vague, where she's like, I live my own life, I do what I want, and I don't really worry about what he thinks.
And she's like,
he's
good
like,
for you.
He's like, yeah, I'm into that. Suddenly, we see Tango not knocking or ringing a doorbell or anything, like breaking into the apartment.
Yeah, quiet. He's like he's quietly like sneaking in.
And all signs point to Cash and Catherine fucking. It's like the most explicit conversation you've ever heard. She sounds like she's about to go full like Meg Ryan fake orgasm over there on the couch.
She says, I'll just move it around real slow. And he's like, don't stop. And she's like, oh, don't worry, I could do this all night.
Prove it.
Well, prove it. And then it gets more explicit.
It's like, this is not how you talk about massages.
He said something about having a disc that slipped out.
Right.
Which I don't even know how that works, but it sounds painful as fuck. But yeah, she's straddling him, she's groaning and saying, oh my God, Gabe, I can feel it going in.
It's in.
Is it? Oh, it's almost in.
This is not how massages go.
She is moaning.
Yeah.
Like in ecstasy.
Yeah. And Tango is over there not digging it, like covering his face.
Yes.
And then he sees like a silhouette in the back door.
Right.
Like in the back door. He jumps over the couch and jumps through the screen door.
Yeah.
And tackles the guy through the screen door. And this is like one of the most egregious continuity things like maybe ever.
I mean, he lands on top of him.
Right.
The door bursts to splinters.
Right. It explodes.
Then it's a close-up with Stallone, I think, and then back to the guy, and the door's intact again.
It's fine.
And he says...
Well, he's choking him through the screen, too. And then it's Schroeder, it's Cappy.
Yeah, and what does he say?
This the way you screen all your guests?
The fuck?
Puns for days.
Shit.
Boo, kill me. Just shoot me in the face.
Cash comes out with a gun.
Yeah, it's Captain Schroeder... Tango and Cash argue.
They get to arguing about
like his poor police work. Like you should have been more aware. And he's like, I did see him.
What were you doing in there? You were distracted.
I totally saw him. And this is where it's revealed that Catherine is in fact Tango's sister.
Okay.
Cash is I love Kurt Russell's reaction. Cash is like, that's great. He's like super stoked that they're brother and sister.
Tango says, I've never deliberately punched someone out. Haven't we've seen him do that within the course of this movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've seen him beat up other prisoners.
He beat up Face.
Yeah.
He's been in a big old brawl.
Yeah, he's been beating up people for an hour.
Fucking weird.
Yeah. Then Tango and Catherine start bickering over him like busting into her place without announcing himself. And agreed, Kiki, we're on the same page.
It's like, yeah, he owns it, but she rents it.
And
then they argue about her being behind on rent. But
and then he won't let go. Like, what were you doing on the couch with Queen for a day?
What were you doing on the couch with the Elephant Man?
He just keeps asking her. And do you feel like maybe it was Stallone? Like, I want to try to improvise. I'll just say like a different. What were you doing on the couch with Jack Burton? Like, anyway,
it's weird.
Captain Schroeder steps in and stops all the arguing. Says that he can keep the heat off for 24 hours, but like the FBI and everyone else is looking for you and want to lock you back up. Cash says, not so fast. I've got what's going to clear our name, and produces the audio tape. Captain Schroeder gives them a lead on where to find Ponytail Goon. And
they never caught up with Edgemar, did they?
No.
There's probably a deleted scene.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have just...
Or killed him.
Oh, Jabba the Hutt?
Jabba the Hutt, yeah. Pizza the Hut. And we finally find out from the captain that Ponytail's name he pronounces it Requin, which is spelled Requin, which is the French word requin, which is the French word for shark.
Badass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's a shark, baby.
Better believe
which is kind of cool. Tango, again, is like, won't let the thing, like, what were you doing on the couch? Keeps talking, and she's like, none of your business. all like coquettish and like taking him inside to like
Cash is sort of giving her a wink, like don't tell him.
Let's get you inside and change clothes.
It's bizarre.
So,
and that's when Tango says to Cash, who's still in drag,
"Yeah,
you're gonna make an ugly bride or something."
Yeah,
like
to which he replies, "Oh, is that a proposal?"
The second time that joke's been used in this film,
and just as not funny as the first time.
Even Kurt Russell couldn't salvage it.
Inside, a much calmer Tango is speaking with Catherine about nothing of consequence until the scene turns awkwardly incestuous.
Do you need some money? I could
this
buy
is the
you
weirdest.
Bride.
This is the
nice yield.
I think that after the jail scene, that this is the next most weirdest scene.
There's romantic music playing,
like weird romantic undertones, not unlike Over the Top, where he was coming on to his son. There's a giant poster-sized photo of herself in her bedroom. Yeah.
I had read where originally the character of Kiki was not meant to be Tango's blood sister. Like she was going to be a stepsister or an adopted sister or something, and it still would have been creepy as fuck. If you grew up together, it doesn't really matter if you're blood related or not. It's still just you're not allowed to fuck. Yeah,
I it's all real weird. The dialogue is some of the most bizarre in the whole movie. And he's like, I didn't want to come here. And she's like, where else would you go? The North Pole would be nice. Why? Why is that funny? Why is that a joke? Why is that a joke?
No one could make that line funny.
And then he's like asking her about how's the career at the club going. You saw her 6 days ago.
Yeah, presumably, unless it's been 6 months. I don't really know what's going on. But then he's saying, if you need a little money, I could buy you a bond or something.
What about the dance tour?
She should be on tour.
God damn it.
I feel like she should be on tour unless it's more than 2 to 3 months later.
So we don't know what's happening. This scene happened for no reason. Cash enters and says that they need to get out of here, and Buddy, I agree.
Yeah.
Cash asks Catherine out, and she's totally into it, much to Tango's displeasure.
How is she single?
She's working all the time.
She's incredible.
She is. That smile when she smiles at him, she's like, definitely, I'll go out with you. I'm like,
oh my goodness.
I wish that a woman would look at me like that.
He says he gets cut off, and he's it feels like an ad lib because he's like, I just thought maybe we could go down to the ballpark. And then Tango just grabs him and drags him out of there.
I love it.
It's great. It's great.
Later, Cash picks the lock to break into Rakan's apartment.
Yeah.
It is sparsely furnished, and why the fuck is there a chair sitting on top of a table in the back of the room?
I have no clue.
There looks to be a machine that you would count money with sitting on a table.
Yeah.
That
I know
kind
the
of thing.
Machine, yeah.
But I don't understand why there's a chair sitting on top of a table.
No. I don't know why. Yeah. Interior designer, Rakeen is not.
No. He gets the drop on Cash, but then Tango gets the drop on him. The table's turned.
How is he inside already?
I don't know.
It must have been some type of an elaborate setup.
Yeah.
Him breaking in, Cash breaking in was strictly to distract Rakeen because they had broken in and planted Tango inside earlier, I guess.
Right, had to have. And then Stallone tries his hand at a terrible Cockney accent.
Shame.
Shame.
Don't you know Ponytails are out this season?
Boo. They take him to the roof and dangle him off. This is plan A.
Do you like them calling him Mr. Potato Head?
I don't understand. It's not a party without Mr.
His
Potato Head.
His head is kind of lumpy. But
is that
I don't know. His head kind of looks like a potato to me.
I was wondering if it's not a party without Potato Head. Was that a slogan that I missed out on?
I think that was just another one of those Stallone jokes.
It doesn't work.
How funny he is.
It doesn't work. So anyway, Rakan does not seem to be dismayed by being dangled off the roof or anything like that. He's not talking. He rather seems to be enjoying. You're not even toss-us.
Yeah, it's weird. He's just busting out every little bit of Cockney slang you can think of.
He's calling their bluff. So they move to Plan B, which involves duct taping him to a hand grenade.
Yeah,
duct taping one to his face.
Like a ball gag.
And it's at this point that that Tango starts to go off the rails, and Cash is trying to reel him in and talk him out of going completely.
I felt like this bit was some of the only intriguing performance from Stallone in the whole movie.
Some of it was, but then he's some of it just, I don't know.
He's like, why don't we just shoot him in the leg? I don't want the leg, I want the whole package. He's like had some decent lines.
That's
like
crazy.
I was okay with it.
You can be okay with it. That's fine. Cash and Tango get to pushing and shoving and arguing. Cash is like, I'm not down for this. And he's like, going to leave. But it looks like Tango's about to pull the pin and Rakan is like freaking out through the duct tape. And like, and so Tango like rips the grenade and tape off Rakan, and he just like spills the beans. He's like, I've had enough. I'll tell you everything. I'll sing like a canary.
Yeah, he gives him everything. The geezer you want's name is Perret. Yves Perret.
He's the governor.
He's the governor? What? Is he fucking like the fucking chimney sweep?
It's like, okay, Fagin. It's like, Oliver, please, sir, may I have some more? He reveals the big boss's name is Perret, and he's at an airstrip out in the desert.
Yeah.
And he, like, Cash says that he pissed himself, so he must be telling the truth.
They said he fell for the oldest trick in the book. Bad cop, worst cop.
Oldest trick in the book. So
he had a weird, Ponytail had a weird, like, face tattoo.
Yeah, it's like some sort of Asian symbol.
Whatever. It's just a weird detail that you can only really see in the extreme close-up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Strange.
So then Tango and Cash's celebrations cut short when Tango demands again to know if Cash slept with Kiki. And I love Cash's response. I was so drunk, I honestly don't remember.
That's a solid line.
It's excellent.
That's solid.
Again, though, it's Tango showing how obsessed he is with
he's obsessed with his sister's
Cash
sex
Kiki
life.
connection. Tango walks back and to add insult to injury, like pulls the pin on the grenade and drops it down Rakan's pants.
Yeah, he said what is his contribution to like birth control or something weird.
But it doesn't go off, which I guess we knew it was not going to go off. It's a dud. But we also see that there's no urine puddle on the ground.
Yeah.
So he didn't piss himself.
It's either a joke, I guess, hyperbole.
So it's at that point that we reckon Tango and Cash are on their way to pay a visit to Jack Palance's
Yeah, they're out to Ryko Air Force Base or whatever, yeah.
And if you're excited to find out what happened, you're just going to have to tune in next week because I don't have the time or energy to tell you what happens now.
I don't have the time nor the inclination. But we'll be back.
And I'm not drunk enough.
You got to top that glass off and we'll finish this shit out next week, friends.
Join us. We'll be back.